We begin with the 76ers. Many people felt they were a mere speed bump in the way of the Miami Heat to start the playoffs.
Well, they'd lost all 6 times they had played, Steve, during the regular season and the playoffs. But Sunday's Game 4, an old bugaboo came back to burn the Heat. Sixers coach Doug Collins told his team, if you have faith, you have hope. And if you have hope, you have life. He needed to tell them that, Legs, because they didn't have LeBron, but they did have fire early on.
They did, but unfortunately for Eric Spoelstra, 3 out of these 4 games, the Miami Heat got thoroughly outplayed at the jump. They just didn't seem ready at the start of the game. Philly's showing you they still have some fight left.
Double technicals issued to Thaddeus Young and James Jones. After the tease, the Heat pressure D sparks a run.
Extend the trap, play passing lanes when Miami's at their best, can get out and get some transition opportunities.
And then Legs later in the second, more defense leading to offense. This time it's LeBron who does it.
Very aggressive on the perimeter, but horrible spacing by the 76ers. You leave Drew Holiday basically out to dry right there. LeBron with the conversion in the open court.
Heat down 4 at that point. Legs, they went on a 26-8 run after the technical fouls.
All too familiar for Miami, having to come back in this series, trailing 3 out of the 4 first quarters. And again here, this is when they're unstoppable. When you've got these kind of weapons playing catch in the open court, Philly doesn't have a chance.
Heat led it by 1 at the break. 4th quarter, under 2 to go. Heat up 4. Great effort here by Wade.
Dwayne Wade, nobody boxes out. He's got a running start. You've got to get a body. Dwayne Wade, one of the best offensive rebounding 2 guards in the league.
But under a minute to go, Sixers down 4. Happy Holiday, Drew Holiday, Legs.
They showed some spunk, and Drew Holiday really grew up a lot in this series. Going through this is going to help him tremendously moving forward.
He'd get it back. Dwayne Wade falling away, did not get it to go, so the Sixers get it back. Lou Williams said, I just wanted to give us an opportunity to win the game.
More often than not, he has been their go-to player in these situations. An enormous 3. Dwayne Wade right in his face at the release, but Lou Williams gets it to go.
Legs, the Heat were 1 for 18 this season on shots to tie or win the game with under 10 seconds to go. They would go to LeBron in this game 4. What happened?
Gets the ISO, goes at Andre Iguodala, the Sixers' best perimeter defender. Doesn't really get a clean look. That's somewhere between a pull-up jumper and getting to the rim. A one-hand push shot. Nice job by Iguodala, sending him toward the baseline and just getting a hand up. You see Elton Brand coming over, gets a piece of that basketball, and Miami fails to convert.
Philly scored the final 10 points of the game, sent this series back to Miami. 86-82 the final. Evan Turner and Lou Williams each had 17 off the bench. Philly's reserves outscored Miami's 36-16. LeBron James falls to 8-6 in his career in potential series-clinching games. Dwayne Wade falls to 7-5. Much of the talk following Game 4 focused on Miami's late-game shot selection.
I anticipated him being there. I thought I put enough loft on the ball that I can get over top of his outstretched hand. He made a great play. You know. But like I said, like D-Wade said, those last 2 plays didn't decide the game. So we go back and watch the film and see some of the breakdowns we had. Not in the 4th quarter, honestly, in the 1st quarter, 3rd quarter, and then throughout the game that we could have done better.
LeBron got a good drive. Elton Brand made a great play to come and block it.
When there's a last shot for the Miami Heat and it doesn't go your way, people are going to scrutinize who got the ball, who didn't get the ball. Do you think that's overblown, or do you think, is that unfair to sit there and question who got the ball at the end of the game?
Yeah, it's overblown, but you get to the point where you don't care, to be honest. Whoever takes the last shot is going to be something to write about, so you really, I don't even care anymore, really. All I do is care about doing my job, and if we just focus on doing our job and helping our teammates out and taking care of our responsibilities and do it with intensity, then we'll win all the games we want to win.
Including LeBron's miss Sunday, the Heat are now 1 for 19 from the field. In the final 10 seconds of a game, they trail by 3 points or fewer or happen to be tied in. LeBron is 1 for 8 in those situations. Dwayne Wade 0 for 5. The Heat were by far the worst in these situations during the regular season.